Yeah, and Josh would say, in effect, well, that may be, reflect reality and be and so on, but no, that's just not, it's just not fun. You can't make a game out of some complex. Well, I'll give you an example. If you pull up the gallery, uh, I really wanted a lot of cards in here because there's just a lot that we had discovered. My brother John is here, and it was really his job to create this database, this archive of examples. And so I wanted 60, or I think we ended up with 60, but I wanted a lot of cards with all this complexity to it. And Josh said, if you put all of these cards on the game at the beginning, it'll just overwhelm people. And so we ended up with a kind of a compromise where the gallery, this gallery that we created that you can get to from the opening screen, has all 60 of these sort of scenarios, of these cards on it. And you can go enjoy them all you want. You haven't started playing the game yet, but you can sort of be welcomed into this secret world of dirty money. But as you see, a number of them have locks on them. So to honor Josh's point, that you don't want to overwhelm people with, I kept using the word complex as a compliment, and Josh kept saying, complex is the enemy. One of the barriers that we got over because we're not journalists, that it's hard for journalists to get over, is that we fictionalized it. And particularly in an era where the term fake news gets thrown around, we create a character in here of a spoiled daughter or a mistress or whatever. I mean, all these are invented. I mean, they're based on reality, but they're fictionalized. That's hard for journalists to do. So I think there are other ways to gamify things, and I think journalists are starting to play with those ways. And I think we're a sort of a participant in a bigger movement of sort of reality-based games or games for change or whatever one wants to call them. And journalists are participants in that movement. But there really are barriers and complexities to how you do it. And it just seems like gamifying information, maybe not going all the way to fictionalization and winners and losers or points, all of which I think is hard for journalists, but gamifying information, including in the ways that Irwin's mentioning, I really think are part of our future.